All right. Thank you everyone for joining us. We're ready to get started. I heard it said that time flies when you're having fun. And so indeed time is flying and we'd love to jump in. So I'd like to welcome you all to the live unboxing of the Money Power Up Packs Heart and Brain box. My name is Franciria Moore and I am the Senior Manager of Learning at the Prosperity Agenda. We are so excited today. Today is the culmination or maybe even the beginning of a long process that we've gone through in order to bring this product to market. And we are so excited to share it with you today. Before we dive in, I want to introduce my colleague, Becca, who will be helping me today via the chat box with questions that you all may have throughout the presentation. Becca, would you like to say hello and welcome everyone?
Hello, everyone. I'm so stoked to be here. We've been really buzzing at this event, just getting ready for it. So we're really happy to be here. And we just wanted to let you know that this is being recorded for future use. And we are definitely going to give you the discount code for the Heart and Brain Power Up Pack at the end of the session. So yeah, just feel free to use the chat box and get excited and let us know what you're feeling and jump in whenever you feel like chiming in. So thank you all for being here.
All right. So don't be shy, use that chat box. Before we dive into the unboxing, I would like to introduce TPA. We design pathways to economic and racial justice rooted in the wisdom, experience, and expertise of families enduring economic inequality. We work with families and staff to imagine, test, and realize programs where people thrive. Together, we illuminate the relationships, mindsets, and practices that shift whole systems. And with that in mind, that is what led us to the creation of Money Power Up Packs. Money Power Up Packs are actually the result of a savings initiative project. It was a 3-year IBR approved research and design project with 11 community-based agencies that provide TANF and early Head Start programs in the state of Washington. Over 300 parents inspired and validated what the work was and how we could move throughout the project. Their direct feedback dictated a solution that offered relevant and engaging content about money, fun, hands-on activities that don't intimidate, celebration of family resilience and saving strategies, and supportive and non-judgmental learning environments. As I stated before, there are 8 of these packs that are fully designed and ready for market. And today we are unboxing the first of that installment, the Heart and Brain Pack. There's also Bank with Strength, Invisible Investments, Resource Wise, Saving with the Seasons, Spending Slowdown, Community Exchange, and Saving for Change. Those are all 8 of the packs that are again fully designed based on the research and information that we received over that 3-year process. Money Power Up Packs directly uses the goal of the Money Power Up Packs product for us was to bring a product to market that could center the experience of families as the expert. In our research, we noticed that traditional financial education really focused on personal responsibility and goals that change the behavior of the individual by focusing on budgeting, raising credit scores, traditional savings accounts, etc. Nothing wrong with those things, but that was the primary focus. We also noticed that traditional financial education was deficit-based. It was non-collaborative. It was a learning experience that was often led by an expert. The other thing that we noticed about traditional financial education was that it reinforced inequitable power dynamics. It did not allow families to feel that they were confident enough to make choices and decisions about their family's financial future, rather being more comfortable giving that over to someone else with the expectation that they may know better than the family does. The aim of the Money Power Up Packs conversational approach is to support organizations and agencies who are looking to move toward equitable financial education. So what is equitable financial education? Well, according to our research, we found that equitable financial education recognizes how economic systems impact the choices and opportunities of individuals. Simply said, that individuals within our system are not always able to move with freedom and agency because their choices are limited. because of the systems that they're operating in. We also learned that equitable financial education is strengths-based, that it is community-led, where people learn together and cultivate a collaborative learning space that opens up dialogue. Everyone knows that money is one of those topics that everyone kind of shies away from. Well, Money Power Up PAX wants to embrace that conversational side in order to build community based on the strengths of the individuals who are present at the event. And then lastly, we also learned that equitable financial approach focuses on prioritizing and recognizing what is important to the individual. Rather than setting financial goals that meet the typical white middle class expectation or the American culture of, a home, a car, and a traditional savings account. Instead, we want to look at, through equitable financial education, how does a person culture, background, experience, interests, desires, etc., how does that play a part in how we establish what their financial goals actually are? So in the chat box, I'd love to hear from you based on what we've just discussed. In the chat box, let Becca and I know what becomes possible with an equitable financial education. What becomes possible for you as a practitioner, for you as someone in the financial services industry, for you as a human service provider, as a family member, as an individual, what becomes possible for you? Becca's going to be reading those out loud, so feel free to drop those in now. Thank you, everyone.
We got Janika says it increases engagement and buy-in.
Absolutely. Thank you, Janika.
Tamika says improved chances of creating generational wealth.
Ooh, that's a buzzword right now. A lot of people are talking about building that generational wealth, wanting to make sure that they're securing something for the future of their children.
Emily says it honors the reality that everyone has something to give and receive.
I love that. Yes. Thank you, Emily.
And Carrie, we got a lot. Here we go. Carrie says, you remove the stigma about talking about money. Keonelli increases the inclusiveness and value for all who attend. Shelley says it opens up the opportunity to provide systems knowledge.
Absolutely. All of these are absolutely correct. So much becomes possible when we transition to an equitable approach to financial education. We begin to see transformative community conversations. We're able to address racial and gender wealth gap. We're able to empower individuals to make confident financial decisions. We see increased social capital, increased personal agency. We also notice that we're providing financial services with the lens of trauma-informed care. Our goal is that when folks come to work with us to receive this equitable approach to financial education, that they are at least not re-traumatized because of a previous experience in the financial industry. Thank you for continuing to add to the chat box. Becca, do you want to read a few more? And then
yes, we got two more. So it enhances the traits like financial self-efficacy, honest about how inequitable the economic system actually is.
Yes, acknowledging where we are in order to be able to move forward. Thank you, everyone, for sharing that in the chat box. Don't just take our word for it, though. I hope that you will know that while we are excited, we continue this research by talking directly with participants who use this product. And this is what they reported. 85% of participants acknowledged that this product helped them to envision a financial future that they wanted for themselves. How powerful is that, to have a picture of what you like? That's the first step in creating a goal, is to understand what might be possible for you in the future. 82.5% of participants share that it helped them to better understand, or it helped them understand what drives money decisions and behaviors. Again, if we want to get to the heart of why we're making those decisions, we have to understand the mindset that supports that. And then 80% of participants shared that it made them feel more connected to other families, really connecting families so that they could learn from one another. Another 85% of families shared that it made them think about how their family spends and saves money. Sometimes we get caught up in the day-to-day. I'm guilty of that, where I just swipe. And 85% of families say that this product helped them really be more cognizant of how they were spending and saving money in an intentional way. If you haven't picked it up by now, all I'm simply saying is that this product is all about creating community and not classroom. There's nothing wrong with classroom, but there is something uniquely different about creating a communal space where people can have supportive and non-judgmental dialogue about something as taboo as finances, as money. And the goal here is to demystify that and to open up the conversation so that we can begin to heal and move forward in an equitable way. I'd like to show you this quick video that really outlines the Heart and Brain Money Power Up Pack as the beginning of the welcome of the unboxing process. So here we go.
Have you ever bought something you really wanted only to have someone say, "But I thought you were saving for college, or a home, or a new appliance"? When we spend money on something we want in the moment, it can feel like people are judging us for spending money. If we decide not to participate in something because we want to save money, people judge us for not spending money. Have you ever done this to yourself? When we are trying to only buy what we need, sometimes we feel guilty for splurging on something we want. When we buy more wants than we planned on, sometimes we feel guilty afterwards. Knowing when we are making decisions with our heart and when we are deciding with our brain helps us be intentional about our spending. We don't have to feel guilty for wanting our wants or focusing on our needs because we get to decide for ourselves when we buy and when we save. In the Heart and Brain Money Power Up Pack, we explore how we think about our wants and needs. Play the heart and brain game to notice how we make decisions. When it comes to money, there isn't just one right way to do things, and everyone gets to decide what is right for them. Try not to judge yourself or others when it comes to saving or spending. Let's celebrate our progress and wins along the journey. Everyone has valuable experiences and insights about money. When we work together, we can share the creative and inventive tactics that work for us and our families. Talking about money allows us to learn from each other, build community, and find new options that work.
All right. Well, ladies, gentlemen, folks from all over the country, it is with great pleasure that we announce the official unboxing of, wait a minute. I got a little too excited. Look at that. Look at what happens when you get too excited, Fran. You just have to calm down. My apologies, everyone.
Maybe we need another drum roll.
I think there was the drum roll that got us off track. It was the drum roll that got us off track. With no further ado, I am happy to share the official unboxing of our Money Power Up Packs. Right here, this is what the physical product looks like, boxed and ready to go. So we are excited to share with you the Heart and Brain Money Power Ups pack. Let's dive into what you get in the Money Power Up pack. There's so much good content here. Everything that you would need in order to make an event happen is included here for you. If you could, in the chat box, we're curious, what are some of the things that you need in order to pull off an event? When you think about doing an event, when you think about, pulling folks together, what are some of the things that you have to think about? What do you need in order to make an event happen, to make it go right? Woohoo, indeed. You have to know the audience. Yeah.
You need food.
Yes. Yes, you do need food. Food is definitely a draw. Anything else? What else do you need?
Seems like Fran's giving us a hint on the screen. It kind of feels that way.
Might be an open book test, huh?
timing of activities, logistics, materials, topics, some engaging content, and things to really create engagement. To know what the need is, maybe even some incentives.
We'll keep those answers coming in the chat box. I am excited about this product. And the reason why we're excited about this product is because what you need is exactly what we've included in order for you to pull off the event. You have to add your own food. I will say that food is not included, but what's included? Everything is included. We give you the materials for the day of that include a welcome video, group agreement posters, the Heart and Brain game instructions, the 26 Heart and Brain game cards, game coins, appreciation cards. We give you things for event promotion and preparation. We're giving you a community brain board, prompt, event posters, banners, email templates. You don't even have to think about how to email someone about the event because we've already worked through the language for you, as well as a full facilitator event planning document for the facilitator to follow. And then lastly, we give you everything you need for follow-up. That includes family activity cards, packs, activity stickers, and a participant feedback form, because we're all about continuous improvement and being human-centered and family-centered in everything we do. So we must get their feedback. Everything you need to pull off an event, minus your food and your audience, is included in this box right here. It's designed to be turnkey, it's designed to be easy, and it is affordable. So we're really, really excited. I want to make sure that we have an opportunity to show you all exactly how detailed the Facilitator event plan is. It gives you areas like, planning an event with a checklist. We got to go through setup. It lists the things that you have to think about for setup in a simple circle where a person can check off or place an X there when it's been completed. It also gives the facilitator things that they need to do to prepare for the event, like going through the day of and making sure that everything's there. What's going to happen today? Remind yourself of why you're here today. Review the facilitator's bingo document and have a facilitation reflection guide ready. Take a few deep breaths. Anyone have to be remembered to breathe? I think someone needs to remind me to breathe right now. I'm just that excited. And then it reminds you to read over the messages, the agenda, the key messages. And then we get into the agenda. It gives you the time and the activity, as well as the materials that you'll need in order to do that particular activity. Each of these materials that is listed here, outside of the laptop and the projector and markers, is included in the Money Power Up pack. So all you have to do is simply locate the material that's there. So this is designed to be an hour and a half long event, 90 minutes. We'll spend 10 minutes at the welcome, 5 minutes to highlight the community brainstorming board. We'll do 45 minutes on the Heart and Brain game, which is the crux of our time together, where we're discussing how we make decisions. Are we using our heart or are we using our brains? Are we going based on what we want or based on what we need? And neither of them are bad, but we want to learn from one another about how we think through those things. Then we'll spend 10 minutes having a discussion and reflecting on what came up for us. And then one of my favorite parts of our time together at a Money Power Up Pack event is the appreciations. There are small appreciation cards that are included that allow each participant to write the name of another participant and to simply share something that they appreciate about that person, something that they added that was valuable during the meeting, helping again to build community, build camaraderie and relationship. We'll begin to close everything out with the event with a 5-minute activity for the whole family. There are also whole family activity cards that are included in the Money Power Up Pack, because not only is it important for parents to have conversations with one another, but it's important for parents to be able to have conversations with their children to again feed forward that whole family 2-generational approach. So parents are given activity cards where they can do activities and have conversations with their children in a non-invasive way. We don't want to put any pressure on on anyone, but we want to, again, model. How do we think about money and demystify that from an early age? And then the last 5 minutes is spent giving feedback. We have a form included that is for participant feedback. We want to know what worked well, what could we do better? How do we make this better for you? And that's printed and available for you to use immediately during the event. The facilitator event plan also includes notes. It gives you pretty much a script. Welcome. Thank you. Thank the group for participating. Ask everyone to introduce themselves to the person next to them. Then watch the welcome video. It breaks down each step of that agenda for you. And it tells you what to talk about. It tells you questions that you could ask. And then it even gives you key messages that you want to make sure people are walking away with. And so it's all laid out for you. Again, it's all laid out. And the idea is that anyone within your organization with very little onboarding would be able to take this kit and put together at least a 90-minute event to discuss money. So let's take some time and play the heart and brain game. So we're going to need you to be in the chat box. Becca's going to be reading out responses. We're going to put ourselves in the hot seat and get this thing going. And so I want to give everyone a chance to get there. So we're going to play the heart and brain game. The way that is going to work is we're going to put a prompt up on the screen, and you are going to answer according to whatever comes up after the coin flip. So we'll flip a coin and we'll see if it comes up heart or if it comes up brain. If it comes up heart, we want you to answer based on what you want. If it comes up brain, we're going to ask you to answer the prompt based on what you need. Okay, so get ready in the chat box. Here we go. You get out of work early. What do you do with the rest of your day? All right, let's flip the coin. All right, it came up heart. So based on your heart, how does your heart feel about your wants? Think about that when you think you get out of work early. How are you going to spend the rest of your day? So go ahead and put that answer in the chat box.
Take a nap, take a hike, get a manicure.
Yes.
Another nap, go swimming, go shopping, shop, get some ice cream, walk the dogs. I don't have time to think about it.
That's true. Okay.
So maybe just relax.
Yeah.
Get in my garden, spend time with the grands.
Right. Those are the things that you want. That's how you want to spend your time.
Date night.
Date night. That's right. These are the things that my heart wants. Clean. That is a real thing. I have to be honest. As an adult, I've learned that just wanting to clean is a thing.
It's coming from your heart.
It's coming from my heart. I genuinely want to clean. I genuinely want to clean. Okay, you all have the hang of that. Let's try another one. How about that? Let's try this one. Everyone gets a car. You want a new car on a game show and you get to choose what it is. What car do you choose? You don't have to tell the exact model, but what car, what kind of car? You can tell us the make and model, but let's figure out how we're going to talk about that. So let's flip our coin and see what we get. It looks like it came up brain. So you want a new car on a game show and you get to choose what it is. What car do you choose? What
a Tesla.
Think about your needs.
Got excited. Sorry. Tesla, Prius. People were fast. They're like on it. They already been thinking about this. Minivan, electric car, a minivan, a Subaru, a fuel efficient low mile Cadillac, a Tesla.
Tell us why. Tell us why your
an RV.
Want to go there.
A hybrid something.
A hybrid something, yes.
It just needs leather so my dog and kids can be cleaned from. Okay.
That's very
affordable and dependable. So it needs to be clean. It needs to be affordable. It's environmentally friendly, practical.
This is what your brain is thinking about. My brain is thinking about my needs. I need a car that looks good and is environmentally friendly. I need a car that's dependable. I need something that can be easily cleaned up by from my family and my pets.
A small truck that's not a gas guzzler and also is stylish. Electric big rig.
Ooh, I'm curious. Where are you from? This sounds like some of my people somewhere in a rural area.
Yep.
I love it. All right. Okay. Let's see what else we can come up with during the heart of brain game. Now, I do want to point out during the actual event, you would have more of a conversation. Obviously, this is a webinar, so we don't have that privilege. But during the event, you would actually have a conversation. You would flip a coin that's included in the kit. You would pull out the card, and people would have a discussion about how they would make the decision about the prompt based on their wants, their heart, and their needs, their brain. Let's do one more, and then we'll see about moving forward. All right, deserted island. You're trapped on an island, but you get to choose 3 things to take with you. All right, let's see if we're going to answer based on our heart or on our brain. We are going to answer based on our brain. So what does your brain think about your needs as it relates to being deserted on a desert island? What are the things that your brain would say that you need on that desert island? And kind of, if you would like to tell us why, what makes that important? Not for everything, but just if you'd like to share 3 things.
So we have a question that maybe we can hold off on until after we answer this, but around the virtual modules. So we'll come back to that question. So we got a weapon, tarp, pot for boiling water. We got fire, water, and shelter. A knife and a book on plant knowledge.
Okay.
Fire starter, food, coffee, water purifier, tent, hatchet. Water, fishing gear, something to start a fire. Ooh, duct tape. Gotta love some duct tape. Ooh. A lighter, first aid, shade, tools, water purifier.
Whoa. A lot of people have been watching Survivor, I see. I love Survivor. Yes. These are great things. Yeah.
Knife, water, clean water, backpack, can opener.
I like the way you think. A backpack with different things on it. I like that.
Backpack.
Just combine it all into one thing. I love that.
Like a multi-tool backpack.
That's right. Yeah.
Sunblock, MRE's, coffee.
It's a lot to consider. Those are the things that you need. We've thought about the things that we need just for fun. I think it would be fun for us to do this based on your heart. What are the things that you would want? What are those creature comforts that you may want to take with you on a deserted island? You get 3 of those. What would that look like if you made that decision based on your heart?
Chocolate, and more chocolate. You're speaking my language. My dog. A very long novel. Family pictures. Wine, music, and the dog. Alcohol. My husband, kids, pets. Yeah, all the family for sure, and the animals.
Yes. All based on your heart.
Okay, Fran, tell us your 3 things that you would bring. Putting you on the spot.
Based on my heart or
heart. Your heart.
I would definitely bring my family. Hopefully the island would be big enough that we could all have some time alone for a little bit, and then I won't be deserted. I would bring my cell phone if we're going on heart, and a charger. So that's a combo. So that's one thing. And then I think I would bring an air conditioner or a fan, because I can't be hot. So yeah, nothing about food. No way to provide shelter, no way to provide a fire. Not a great plan. What about you?
Oh gosh, from a harder brain.
Let's go brain.
Okay, brain. Okay, here we go. I mean, I think I'm going to use collaborative knowledge that I have now from everyone's answers. So I would definitely say some way to, like a knife would probably be a smart tool. I like the idea of some shade structure or like rope, maybe just rope. And I mean, if we're talking like apocalyptic desert island, a can opener would be, or like a multi-use tool would be great because, I'm sure there's going to be lots of abandoned cans of food laying around. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I've watched a lot of shows in the deserted island question has come up a lot. And I find myself struggling between the things that I want that feel good and the things that I need. I would never say that I need to bring my cell phone to a deserted island. I probably won't even have a signal. But I do have a lot of downloaded music, lots of TV shows, like a lot of things that would be able to I would be able to entertain myself with. The purpose of having the conversation again about what your heart wants and what your brain needs is to determine how I'm making these decisions and then to no longer feel guilty about the choices that I make. Everyone gets to decide. Everyone gets to decide and everyone gets to be okay with the decisions that they're making because they've identified why that thing is important as a need or why it is important as a want. And so again, we are really, really excited to share this product with you. We'd love to open it up for questions and answers. If you have any questions that you'd like for us to clarify about the product, continue to talk to one another in the chat box. We love to see it. As promised, we do, while we're waiting on questions, we do have a special code to share with you for 20% off. Just simply go to our website, theprosperityagenda.org, and you can visit our products page where you'll be able to purchase this kit today for 20% off all through the month of August. Just use the code August.